Hello everyone, it's Kirsty. I'm just here to promote my 2.5 hour webinar that I have done. It shows all different methods in detail. If you're interested in downloading it, have a look in the description and it'll show you how. It's only $25.
I've got the chat there in case anyone wants to know anything as well.
I can see the chat, so if anything comes up, I've got it here, so don't worry about that. I'll just unmute myself and interpose the questions. So you're fine. Everything looks great from my end. Yep.
Okay. So what I do is I cast a, there's no real name for it. Everybody uses different words for different names for these charts. It's a last seen chart. What it actually is an event chart. Last seen times by reliable sources, like I said. Now, in that case, say Chris Watts, for example, you wouldn't be asking the immediate family or him what time he saw his wife last because he's the suspect. So, in most cases like this, the immediate family is always going to be suspect number one. Doesn't matter if they've done it or not. I'm not saying that they did do it. Is that okay to answer that part of that question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so the hardest part, in my opinion, for doing this entire type of astrology is getting the right ruler for the right situation. If you're on my page, you'd see actually I've got a section of religious cases where, serial killers more so actually have such this relationship with God. They think that they're so close to God that they can do whatever they like. That's Neptune's area. As well, taken to foreign countries, foreign people, all the same things we know natally. We have planets, the ruling planets that we find, turning them into whole sign degrees. So, like just here, these are just the natural positions of the zodiac. As you all probably know, Aries is at 0, Taurus starts at 30, Gemini 60, Cancer 90, 120, so on and so forth, down to 359 degrees, 59 minutes and 59 seconds of Pisces being the very end of that full circle. So, I'll go back up here again. So when you're looking at a map, and I'll get a map up for you in a minute, the Aries point is, can you see my pointer here, MJ? Can I do, or everybody? Yeah. This is the Aries point here, straight north, directly north is, it's including them in here, the action and the perpetrator here. About 8 miles. In fact, I would use the minutes as well, 8 miles and 38. Okay, so the ruler of although it's not the first significator that we would look at, aspect that links the and 21st Street. It's hard to see here. Maybe I'll put on a different terrain. this, can you see where I'm pointing there, where that literal farm is?
Yes.
Huge land. That's where she was found. Now that is at that Mercury point. So this is what I would usually do. Mercury was 141 degrees in the chart. That's where her body was. And it actually turned out to be, and it took me a long time to find this out, but the mileage from the place where she was last seen, it was a tiny bit more than this, and it actually was 8 miles and, I'll get it, 8.46 miles. So it wasn't 8.38 like I thought because of the descendant and the ascendant. It was 8.46, but that's so close. It's in the same farmland. It's in that same area.